welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm not gonna lie, I did not like my tagline in the first video. I do want to give you guys very much all things air, but it was like a tinge corny, a tinge like not enough. It wasn't giving what I'm really trying to put out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk a little bit about me getting denied from dental school. So yes, I am a living, breathing, black, beautiful, bad, all of that dentist who got denied from dental school, like many of my colleagues. And yes, I said many. When I first applied to dental school, this was my GPA. Okay, very much average. Very much actually below average for what dental school applicants actually need to apply nowadays. And this was my DAT score. Very much average. But you know what I did? And what I'm gonna tell you to do, it's a secret. Come a little closer. Apply anyway. Like, to me, my mantra is this: no, don't apply if you have a 1.0 GPA. Never step foot in a dentist's office. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But if you have something, and to me, I had something. I had it, leadership involvement. I had shadowing hours. I knew I could get some good letters of recommendation. Apply anyway. And that's not just with dentistry. If you're watching this and you're nowhere near becoming a dentist, but you're considering a professional degree or a job that you feel like you're not qualified for, apply anyway. You never know what can happen. And to be honest, for a lot of people who don't look like us, they apply with way less than us and they still find their faces in places that we're not in. And it's my goal to put some more of our faces in places, okay? So my biggest advice to an applicant who may feel like they're an average applicant just based off of numbers is to make the school fit you. All you have to do is do a Google search, average GPA for dental school applicants, United States. Only, and this would be my biggest advice, only believe what you see on the American Dental Education Association website. People will make blogs, people will do things and say, hey, you gotta have a 3.8. If you don't have a 3.8, you're not getting in, period. My friend Malcolm, he applied with a 3.79 and he didn't make it. That's not it, sweetheart. The idea breaks it down and shows you the number of applicants, what the average GPA was of the applicants, what the average GPA was of the enrollees, the first-time enrollees, as it would say. If you want to see the GPAs, you go to table 12, I believe. If I'm wrong, you'll see it on the screen. And if you want to see difference in schools, like if it's public, if it's private, and that comes into play when it comes to student loans, which you will have a multitude of those things, okay? Then you go there. Definitely trust the ADIA website. Start there, and just believe in yourself. The worst thing that can happen with you applying with your numbers and them not being as high as you want them to be is you don't get in. But the best thing is you could get in and get accepted with your numbers. If you Google right now, well, not even Google, YouTube right now, videos that say, I got into dental school with a 2.9 GPA. I got into dental school with XYZ. Watch their journeys, watch their story, watch what they did. Like, that is evidence that there are a multitude of students getting in that don't have the number that's reflective of what you Googled as the average. That's my 2 cents about applying anyway. A little more about my dental journey. So I graduated from the University of Central Florida in Orlando, Florida. When I graduated, I had not even taken my admissions test yet. I was self-studying because I was broke and I could not afford a prep course. That is something that if you're watching this now, you're a freshman, save $20 a month just to make sure you can get a prep course. That would honestly be the best thing. Self-guided studying isn't the best because if you took biochemistry sophomore year and now it's, or whatever year, and now it's months later, and you have to remember, it's just not a prep course will give you guided studying. And I'm right now desperately trying to either find a partnership with Kaplan or some other prep course, or I may honestly just self-fund a prep course for somebody in the summer that's studying for the DAT, because that's something I wish I had. So I definitely want to be able to give that to somebody. So I self-studied. I took a practice DAT course that I found on Google for free. Not DAT course, DAT test that I found on Google for free. Took that, tried to break it down the best that I could, take notes, whatever. I barely had the money to even pay for the DAT. Took the DAT, got an average score, and I was like, okay. I mean, I guess. Honestly, the thought to take it again didn't even cross my mind. I was just like, I think this may be enough. And honestly, it turned out to be enough. And when I applied to dental school, I did not get in. Meharry, which is the school that I so dearly love and represent and support, they denied the kid, okay? They said no, immediately no. I was like, okay, I don't want to go there anyway, you know? Like, y'all ain't not... Shoot. But anyway, they did tell me that they would accept me to their master's program, which essentially is like a bridge program. It appealed to me because not only did I get the chance to strengthen myself academically, prepare for a doctoral program, but I also got a master's degree that if I wanted to use that, let's say dentistry didn't work out and I wanted to apply for a job and you know, you got more pay because you had an actual master's degree, things of that nature. Didn't like the fact I had to go back into student loan debt, but who cares? Because like I keep saying, I'm not paying it and I'm gonna keep putting that in the air. I'm not trying to say it in a legal sense, but I'm saying, you know, like speaking prophetically, I don't have to pay that. Okay, back to the point. Bridge program, yes, they offered me admissions to that. Nonetheless, I say that to say that my undergraduate GPA doesn't matter. It didn't matter in dental school. It didn't impact the way that I learned. It wasn't even a thought in dental school. The DAT is the biggest waste of time to me. Knowing how to count how many blocks are in a... I don't think about that when I'm doing fillings every day. I guess the mindset is, you know, dentists should have this kind of three-dimensional sight, which is true, you know, like in your head, like you see cheeks and eyes and both, but I have to see through that. But I don't think that that's something that if I did poorly on perceptual ability, that means that I can't learn dental anatomy. It's really just about money, if we're being honest. Everything is about money. Like even when you get into the profession and the licensing process, dear God, I almost lost my mind trying to be licensed out of school, but I haven't gotten paid for my dental job because I don't have a license to make money. But I had to pay $300 for a DEA registration and $3,000 to take the license exam. And it's just like, how do poor people go to dental school? Like me, I wasn't rich. Thank God I had a man, you know. Love you, baby. A family and like a support system. But people who don't have, like, what if I often would think in dental school, what if I was homeless, living under a bridge, and I wanted to go to dental school? There's no way for me. Oh, and I don't want to say no way because there may be somebody homeless. Why should it say I want to go to dental school? And anything is possible, but it's just so difficult to not be in a financial situation. Like, for example, me, I have over $500,000 in student loan debt. And I look at that number and I'm like, who is about to pay that? Seriously, I don't care what I make now, and I'm just starting. Who is going to pay y'all back that money? It's not the kid. The kid don't have it. And when I have it, I don't have it. That is crazy to me. My goal is to make more Black girl dentists. I also want to create a community of Black women like myself, pre-health, not even just pre-health, but professional Black women who share my same interests. You know what I'm saying? It's just so important and it's so essential. And I just really desperately want to be a part of that. Something in me, literally the week that I went to work for the first time as a dentist, was great. Like, I was recording it. I'm like sending my parents pictures. My parents calling me while I'm at work. Like, I'm a dentist now. This is great. But I'm like, this isn't it for me. Like, I just have always been that kind of person that, like, I always have to get into something else. Like, I can't just join the organization and just be a member. Like, I have to be on the e-board. Then next thing you know, I'm the president. Then, like, it's just, that's who I am. So I'm like, you know, I'm lucky to work with the Black female dentist every day, but it's so far and few between. And if I can post a funny TikTok, or if I can post a video to YouTube that somebody just randomly falls upon, and they be like, you know what, I want to be a dentist because I saw Dr. Air TikTok and she was dancing to Nicki Minaj looking a fool, then you be a dentist, girl. Yes, my job is done. I don't even have to even know that happened. You know, that is what I want in my life. Well, that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching my channel. As always, please comment below any video ideas that you have for me. That would help me so much. A apply anyway. I love chatting with you guys. Have a great day. Bye, friends.